Hello everyone, this is Kenny at KP Dev Design, and today we're going to work on the service page. Usually the way we start this is by adding the heading, so that's exactly what I did right here. So let's go take a look at the site, and as you can see we got the heading here for services, and here I added another heading. This is going to be for the contact section, and also I added another container here, and this is where we're going to add some content in here. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to add is we're going to add 4 columns within here right under the service heading. So let's go ahead and start adding these different columns. So the first column is going to be column type equals, it's going to be 1/4 since we want 4 columns. 1/4. Okay, let's go ahead and close it. So now and within here we're going to add a feature headline. Give it a level. It's going to be H2. And it's going to look more or less like H4. And we're going to give it an icon. In this case, we can use any icon in here. We can go to the short codes over here and take a look at the different icons that are available for xtheme. Over here, icons. We have plenty of icons here. Let's take a look at icons. Smaller ones over here. But let's play around with this page right here. Just use whichever one that we like to use. Let's just take camera for example. Just enter in here camera. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this. And let's just give it some dummy text right here. Okay, let's take a peek. Preview changes. Services. Not bad, but we have this space over here. Let's see how we fix that. Okay, so I found the culprit. It was the fact that I didn't close this over here. So if you don't close it, then it's just gonna add that extra short code. You know, it's gonna compile it. It's gonna add whatever it is that short code does. In this case, it's an extra feature headline. So let's go ahead and update this. Make sure that we have no errors. Preview changes. There you go. So we had an extra headline over here. Okay, let's keep going. So we can just copy and paste this because what we want to do is just get the feel of it, see what it looks like. So just copy and paste the other three, and then we can make the appropriate changes based on what icons we want to use. Preview changes. Go to services, and there you go. Okay, so what I want is to make the background gray. So one of the ways that I do this is I have this application called Color Comp, and what I do is I look for the color more or less that I want, and I hover this over here, and I get the color I want, and just copy this, go back to my page, and make the change to the background color right here. Update this. And you see now it's gray. It looks more or less like this one over here. But this is an image versus this is just a color, and it made a pretty good copy of it, so it looks good. So I notice there's an error here. I'm not sure where that came from. Let's fix this. This is under the About section. We have the social icons. That's where it's coming from. Okay, so I found the corporate. This is the problem right here. This F looks like I pressed the keyboard by mistake. So let's update this and check for errors. Yep, so it's gone. Okay, so now as I was saying, we have the gray background here. This is exactly what I wanted the background to be gray, but also the service heading right here should you notice how it lost its color, it lost its it just doesn't look right. So let's go ahead and take this out of there and put it up here somewhere with a white background. So the way you do this is you have to give it its own container. So when you use the content band container, let's go ahead and do that. So right now we have this over here, and it's within the whole section of the service section. So we're gonna take this one out, just copy and paste, Control X, Control V, and we're gonna make its own contents band right here. Let's go ahead and close it. Okay, so in this case it's going to be white background. That should be it. Okay, so there you go. So it looks a lot better like this, if you ask me. So yeah, so we're moving along. We have the heading and we have some images here, some icons, and now let's add more contents down here. Okay, guys. So we ran out of time, so we're gonna continue the service section on the next video. So stay tuned.